What's up, everybody? It's your boy Larry the Bearded Wonder. We're back finally again with another unboxing, and this time we're bringing you yet another one from Limited Run Games. We've got Iconoclasts Collector's Edition. So before we dig into the box, we're going to dig into the other thing that came in the shipping box. They sent, of course, as always, their fancy, handy-dandy Limited Run Collector's card for Iconoclasts. Keeping with kind of the theme of what I know is in the box poster-wise, you know, a little checkerboard pattern with a bunch of different characters. This time we're looking at release number 382 from Limited Run, as denoted by their little number down on the bottom of the card there. So now that we've taken a peek at that, let's set that to the side and let's get into the box here. So looking at the box right off front, the big draw here was that this is not one of their huge special editions. This is a little more pulled back. The big draw is leaning into the very 16-bit obvious Super Nintendo influence here, and you can see that all the way across the box and the packaging. I mean, it's a legit Super Nintendo styled box. They got the dimensions pretty much all right. If I was feeling slightly less lazy, I'd have brought out one of my Super Nintendo boxes and actually put it side by side and stacked it on top of the other to see if they're actually exactly right. But it wouldn't surprise me if they are, and if they're not, it's really damn close. So the side here is real simple, real plain Iconoclast. Up top, we've got the nicer Iconoclast logo. I do wish that like this was actually emblazoned across the side instead of just the simple plain text there. And then, of course, we've got a matching on the other side, on the bottom, Iconoclast and the developer there, Konjac. And then on the back here, real simple, real plain, you know, a couple screenshots, little blurb on the game, and all the deets down at the bottom here. So now that we've taken a peek at the outside, let's take a look at the inside, because that's always where the fucking fun is with Limited Run's collectors and special editions. So we're going to go ahead and slide on through the shrink wrap here. And this one is an actual shrink wrap and not like a cellophane. So let's go ahead. It needs a little more perforation to get in. I just don't want it. There we go. I just didn't want to damage the print on the cardboard itself. All right, there we go. Off it goes. Now, I would love if this actually had new, like old school new game smell, because man, there was always something about when you opened up an old Nintendo or Super Nintendo game and you popped it open, it had just the right smell to it. But let's, it almost feels like this side is a little bit heavier than over here, but let's open it up and see what we've got shaken inside the box. There we go. Oh, that's got a real nice smooth open too, so you're not actually going to like crease the flap here, which is nice. I appreciate when little things like that. All right, so we've got our game and some stuff, and there's some more stuff in there if we can get it to shake on out. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. There you are. All right. All right, that's the whole inside of the box there. So let's start with what's easiest to get into here. One of their wonderful posters. We're going to shift this to the side so we can lay this poster out and take a look at it in full here. Now, every time I've gotten a poster in a Limited Run game, it's always a double-sided, and this one looks to be no different. I'm going to go ahead and fold you open. So, front side here, we've got a gorgeous, nice big full piece of artwork. That'd look real sharp in a frame if you want something, you know, nice big centerpiece, or on the back side here, we'll take a look, and this leans more into what they had going with their trading card for Iconoclasts this time, which is the checkerboard with the shit tons of character sprites from throughout the game. So it really just kind of depends on you know, how the aesthetic of the room that you want to hang this in flows. I mean, for me personally, I think this is going to be the side that would go up in a frame for me. But let's go ahead and we'll fold this up and move this out of the way, and we'll take a look at the rest of what was in the box. There we go. Nice fold. Give it two more. There we go. Fantastic. Boom. All right. And we've got Iconoclast's Birdsong soundtrack here. We're looking at a nice big double disc with, holy Christ, 51 tracks. Good God Almighty, that's a lot of music. Let's go ahead and we'll slice in here. We'll get in through the classic CD shrink wrap packaging, that thing that nobody ever likes, but you know, I've only ever seen one really consistent good way to get into CD shrink wrap packaging. I used to have this little thing that fit on your keychain. You just ran it across the top here and it would slice the whole thing beautifully like a pizza cutter. All right, so real pretty cloud artwork. Obviously the disc art seems to kind of match thematically here. We're gonna go ahead and give that a spin over to the other side, so nice matching back there. But yeah, no, solid. Let's see if there's anything interesting inside the album art here. It doesn't look like it. I think that might even be single sheet, but we're gonna pull it out anyways. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's single sheet, so just one side and the other, and nothing else in between, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame. It'd be nice to have a little more there, but I guarantee you, I got a feeling here that there's still going to be some good stuff inside the box itself. So we've got the Iconoclasts case here from Limited Run. Backside actually has some real sharp artwork. I actually kind of like the way these two screens kind of play together, like one big kind of consistent line running across, like a big swoosh. Again, you know, just your simple info panel down here, a little blurb on the game, and a couple of screens, and that's it. I do like that they actually went with screenshots instead of concept art. I appreciate it being more representative of what's actually in the game and what you're getting into. I like when they do that. Let's go ahead and slide this out and see what we've got in the box. Of course, the thing that I always look forward to is the manual. So before we get into what's inside the manual here, we'll take a look at the inside cover art too. More of the character sprites all the way across, and this is obviously reversible, so you can flip that, and the nice little iconoclast on the spine there too. And you've got your front artwork there with the game title on it, and the cartridge itself, real simple, just the birds kind of flying across there, real plain sticker art. Let's see what we've got inside the manual here. So again, a nice, real stark, very pretty set of artwork for the cover. We've got our table of contents. Now, see, this is where I don't mind having the concept art is inside the manual. I think that's absolutely the right place for it. So we've got some stuff on the characters, more of the cast, and these that are actually showing in their in-game sprite form. You know, all your control layout and some of your basic moves and everything. You know, the whole breakdown on your screen. This is like a genuine, legit, old school manual, and I like this. I wish games still fucking did this. There we go. Ooh, we have a strange note. That's interesting. So this feels like it harkens back to Star Tropics for me, where, you know, the game came with a note that you had to dip in the water to reveal the code, and the back section here, you know, notes that you want to jot down about game progress and hints and clues. You know, a little thank you from Limited Run and the developers as well. And I like that artwork on the back panel actually kind of bleeds off the back page and onto the thank you note next to it there. And then real pretty faint character art behind it. And you unfold it and it's one big image. That's excellent there. But altogether, this is the Iconoclast limited edition or collector's edition from Limited Run Games. Beautiful little package. Again, like I said, I do very much appreciate the fact that they this was not one of their bigger boxes, and so they weren't asking you know, the full $70-$80 that they normally do for something like they did with Celeste, which is going to be a huge package, and that should be coming here it sounds like in the next few weeks if everything stays on track with production from what I saw. This one came in more along the $50-$55 line, and I feel that's pretty reasonable for what was in the box. It's not a ton, but it's definitely more than just the basics package here. But that being said, this has been another issue of the unboxing. I am, as always, Larry the Bearded Wonder, and you can check us out at world11.podbean.com, all spelled out, all one word. Of course, you're seeing this right now on our YouTube channel, and all the other. You can, of course, check out all the other cool places that you can find us where we do neat shit all the time. Until then, we'll see you next time. Peace!